I was watching this video today on Usyk's training, on Oleksandr Usyk. Jesus Christ, man. Like, no wonder he's in insane shape. He would swim sometimes for 5 hours a day. Starts his day at 4:30 in the morning. So 4:30 in the morning, he gets up, eats breakfast, and has his first training at 5. At 5, it's all conditioning. It's all like running, rowing, biking, takes a break, eats again, takes a little nap, back in the gym again like 2 hours, and then he's sparring, boxing, doing all that workout, then eats, takes a break, relaxes a little bit. Evening session is boxing. An evening session, he's sparring, he's hitting mitts, he's hitting the bag. Gets up in the morning, he does it all over again.
Usyk, he's tremendously talented. He gonna feint you, he gonna move, he gonna slip, he gonna counter you, he gonna tie you up. When you used to fighting these big, slower guys with a slower pace, and you get in with a smaller guy with a faster pace, with more movement, it's kind of harder than fighting those guys that you've been fighting.
Everybody gets it wrong. You don't box this guy. It's like, how can I explain it to you in a way you understand? We can't box him.
He's just too good.
He's just unbelievable great. Yeah, forget good, he's amazing. Yeah, he's great, he's amazing. He's like the white Muhammad Ali. He might not talk like Muhammad Ali, but he is the Muhammad Ali of the last generation. You understand? We have to give him the credit where he's due. Yeah. He is that guy.
How do you think Oleksandr Usyk would have done in your era, the era of Lennox Lewis, Riddick Bowe, Evander Holyfield, Mike Tyson? How do you think he would have done against you and your contemporaries?
He's too small for heavyweight, too old for his peak, too technical for his own good. And yet, no one can beat him. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the story of Oleksandr Usyk, the man who conquered every giant thrown his way and became the undisputed heavyweight champion.
I would have to compare him to Evander Holyfield, and I think he would have done very well. Very well. I don't think he would have lasted against me because, I throw a mean uppercut in there, and I noticed he gets caught with uppercuts. So he wouldn't have been able to stand up to my uppercuts.
For him. So he's not greater than them. Get what I'm saying? Jack Johnson had a fight in the crowd full of people who had nooses in their hands. Well, damn, man, that's no fair. That's the era. Exactly. But he did that shit. I had the same conversation with Teddy Atlas. I said, does the era you in and your environment dictate your greatness? He said, very much so. Sorry. Muhammad Ali beat everybody from Liston to damn Foreign. Usyk didn't have that era. But that doesn't take away from what Ali did. I'm sorry. It is what it is. I wish it wasn't true. I wish Usyk can prove it some other way, but he can't. Is he the most skilled heavyweight? That's a different conversation. Greatness is what has happened. He fought 5 guys. 3 of the 5 is Witherspoon, Chisora, and Dubois. That is not all-time great heavyweight shit.
Prime Usyk at Cruiserweight or Prime Holyfield at Cruiserweight?
2 victories over Tyson Fury, 2 victories over Anthony Joshua, 2 victories over Daniel Dubois. 4 belts, WBA, WBC, IBF, and WBO, all in one man's hands. Usyk doesn't just win fights, he solves opponents, like a chess master with
Usyk is just different. The fighters are different now. It used to be like skill, now it's more about conditioning.
You think so?
Yes, I know so. Because you can be skillful for 4, 5, 6, 7 rounds, but if that guy got that pressure on you and you can't stop it, it's like, it's just running your machine too fast. Your machine, you're gonna lose, like you're gonna go down, and they still going up, like Usyk. He's still going up. 12th round, he's strong as in the first round. He throwing punches like it's the first round. No one else has done that, been able to do that in the history of boxing.
How would you have fought Usyk?
I would have tried to knock him out. But you see, again, me and my best, from my escape plan is, I'm boxing him cool and relaxed. And I'm countering the heck out of him. and I'm also boxing.
Evander Holyfield has smashed Usyk. I'm telling you this now. Yes, I'm telling you. I'm telling you now.
I respectfully disagree, Mr.
Right.
Fearon.
Okay.
I believe Oleksandr Usyk, and when we get Oleksandr Usyk come up here as well, he's going in your favourite A-line as well, because he survives in any era. Great fighter though, Evander Holyfield, but I'm putting him in row B.
Row B? Nah, bro, that's a disrespect. Evander Holyfield had the heart bigger than his whole studio. Evander Holyfield had boxing IQ. Evander Holyfield could fight, he could box, and more than anything, he just loved to fight. Unfortunately, he went on longer than he should have gone, so maybe that's why the reason why you're having that little disclaimer.
Usyk isn't just another boxer. He's a scientist of movement. Every feint, every pivot, every tiny step, calculated to make you miss, then make you pay. Former pros call him a generational talent, a man who blends old-school ring IQ with modern precision sports. But what truly separates Usyk is not his speed, not his power.
But surely, Usyk and Holyfield are in the conversation for the best cruiserweight ever. So, take your pick, man. It's nice to be debated in that conversation. If you're part of that conversation, if you're Holyfield or Usyk, you got to be proud of that conversation regardless.
I clowned around too much. Why? Complacency. Very much complacency. I think I expected it to be harder than it was up until that point of getting hit. And I was hitting him at will, basically, head and body. So yeah, I got a little bit greedy and paid the price, got caught, and we know what happens in heavyweight boxing.
Then I goes into the fight with Usyk, and it's the only time in my whole career I've more than met my match. He was just better than me. Was he incredible? Unbelievable. Like, I can't give him high enough praise. I've never faced it. Of what my greatest asset to me boxing brain and the fact that I can adapt and adjust. I'm not aesthetically great to look at. I'm not the quickest, I'm not the strongest, but I've got a really good boxing brain.
And you proved that in the early rounds.
I figured out your weakness and I'll use them against you. So I literally kidded him. I told him the only chance I've got is a puncher's chance, and I made him believe that, and he did believe it. So when he come in to box me, his plan was to just, I've got to negate you and keep you away from me. I boxed him, and I was outboxing him. I get to round 7. I'm now exhausted. It took so much energy to do what I'd done to him in the first 6 rounds that I was completely spent. I was done. I went back at the end of round 7. I don't remember anything about round 8. I don't remember nothing. It's gone. And I'm exhausted because he made me exhausted. He was that good. The drilling with the footwork that he does, the front foot pressure without even doing it, constantly being in range, it just zapped me. I've never been that tired. I told AJ before AJ fought me first time, he's gonna make you tired. Trust me. And he didn't understand it. Before the rematch, we had a great chat. He said, Tone, I've never been that tired in my life.
Born in Ukraine, forged in war and hardship. When others crack under pressure, Usyk thrives on it. He carries his nation on his shoulders and somehow still dances through danger with a smile. As SkySports.com put it, Usyk has beaten every rival of his era twice over. The man's not just defending belts, he's
Interesting heavyweight division, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys thought of Usyk's performance, where he ranks in the all-time list. I know, everybody was big into their nostalgia, but remember, Soviets were not turning pro until the 90s, and I think that makes a big difference. That's another thing. Heavyweights are bigger. Lefties are more common now, and also the Soviet era of fighters did not start turning pro until the 90s, so the old days, they didn't have to deal with those guys. So a lot of things that also favor Usyk being a GOAT. But of course, man, it's hard to pick against Ali being the GOAT.
Usyk's good, but he's not an Hall of Famer. He's not. It's just that Tyson wasn't himself in them 2 fights because he was past his best. Wilder had done him. Wilder can't walk. I'll have a little bet now, 10 grand. Old Chisora will walk straight through Wilder with his hands high. He'll be over.
So do you think if Fury was to take the trilogy with Usyk that it would be the same outcome?
Nothing's going to change because Tyson's getting weaker and Usyk's getting stronger because Usyk's smarter.
Tyson Fury claims he's the only man who can beat Usyk. But the scoreboards say otherwise, 2 losses, both clean. Even respected voices like the Ring magazine admit, Usyk already ranks among the top 12 heavyweights of all time, ringmagazine.com. So what's next? More belts, more history, or simply more proof that greatness doesn't come inside?
Listen, what I'm saying is this, yeah. To beat Oleksandr Usyk, you have to be mentally disturbed in your head. Yeah?
You have to be mentally disturbed.
Yeah, because you have to understand.
Or take the fight in the first place.
Yeah, because when I saw him a couple of months ago, I had a coffee with him with this chat. The guy lives in Ukraine.
Yep.
Yeah. He goes, oh, before I came on the plane, I was sleeping in my house, and then those missiles going over my house.
From Cruiserweight king to undisputed heavyweight ruler, Oleksandr Usyk didn't just beat the system, he rewrote the rule book. He's not the biggest, he's not the loudest. But inside those ropes, he's the smartest.
And I didn't want to go in the bunker. I was like, I'll just go to sleep. That's some craziness, isn't it? I mean, hey, imagine you now, you're in your house in Barnet, Timbuktu, and then Mrs. You're gonna be like,
he's cut from very different stuff.
Yeah, exactly. So, and then remember, so you have to come in there looking to go to the other side because he's looking to go to the other side.